Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to the Masjid Quba 3rd annual bake sale. My name is Yusuf and this is my co-host Shakir, and we're the Darbar Delights. We'd like to talk quickly about previous bake sales and how they were interactive, short and sweet. So we'd like to follow suit and carry on. So without further ado, we'd like to tell you about how bakers in the past have carried on supporting the masjid, and they're still carrying on supporting the masjid. So we'd like to give a big thank you to them, and we wouldn't be able to be here right now without their support and their sacrifices for their time and effort to donate their bakes, their lovely delicious treats to the masjid. Secondly, without people participating on the YouTube, on the comments, making bids, this process doesn't work. So the money goes to the Masjid Quba, our organization, which is much needed towards the day-to-day runnings of the masjid and the events on a yearly basis that we'll speak to you about as this process goes on. And lastly, this process wouldn't be able to be successful without people volunteering to deliver and pick up the treats from the bakers and deliver them to the winners, hopefully before iftar, so don't hold me up on that one. It's their efforts that are really recognized by us and would make this program successful. Lastly, before we get some tilawah on the go, I'd like to say that this is Ramzan and rewards are multiplied by 70 compared to the other 11 months, isn't that, Shakir?
That's correct.
So this is the time of giving, and we'd like to really encourage you. The key focus here is to raise money for the masjid, and how we raise money for the masjid, and these treats will only be a small token of our appreciation to you, but your main reward will be in the hereafter, inshallah.
Inshallah.
So now who do we have for tilawat, Shakir?
We have Brother Ubaid Chokwala for tilawat.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ قلتم يا موسى لن نصبر على طعام واحد فادع لنا ربك يخرج لنا مما تنبت الأرض من بقلها وقثائها وفومها وعدسها وبصلها قال أتستبدلون الذي هو أدنى بالذي هو خير اهبطوا مصرا فإن لكم ما سألتم وضربت عليهم الذلة والمسكنة وباءوا بغضب من الله ذلك بأنهم كانوا يكفرون بآيات الله ويقتلون النبيين بغير الحق ذلك بما عصوا وكانوا يعتدون صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah, subhanallah, that was Brother Ubaid Chokwala. May Allah increase the sweetness in his voice, and may Allah increase the love for the Quran in his heart.
Ameen.
Ameen. Now, let's not wait any further, Yusuf. Let's go straight into the bake sale. First up on our list of delicious bakes and items which should be coming on your screen very shortly is a sweet and savory combo platter. which includes a Mediterranean platter donated by the Little Grazing Co. at the Little Grazing Co., consisting of falafel, hummus and breads, along with a selection of fruits and nuts. I mean, this sounds like the perfect treat for iftar. And as if that wasn't enough, we also have a box of 24 homemade ice creams with many unique flavors, generously donated by at special.ice by Hajj.
Wow.
So please follow the two accounts on Instagram and support the venture, which will start the bid at £15. Anything to add, Yusuf?
£15?
I think starting bid is low, but I think this is going to fly through the roof, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree, because this is a whole load you're getting for £15. Just bear in mind, £15 is only the starting bid. We're expecting a lot more from you, inshallah. And there's so much here packed in this package that you can expect. This is such a nice package with this being aimed with the falafel, being aimed at the more health conscious people in our community, with the veg in there and the chickpeas and the falafel. So why not focus on that? And then also with the ice cream, you can save till later after iftar. You can enjoy it after tarawih. You can enjoy it, even put it back in the freezer and enjoy it with the rest of your loved family in Eid in a week's time. So Shakir, that's a really good
I completely agree.
package.
And I'd like to go over the various unique flavors on offer with the ice creams. We have pan masala, caramel and majul, strawberry million sweets, and even gulab jamun, just to name a few. I mean, you're not going to find these flavors anywhere else. The pan masala sounds exciting to me. That coolness that hits your throat is unbeatable. We've got our first bid with Vasima Patel, £30. Jazakallah Vasima Patel for the first bid of the day. And I'd also like to mention that, mashallah, the Mediterranean platter is made by two of our own very own madrasa students.
Really?
Two very young sisters who have generously donated to their masjid. May Allah increase their love for each other and increase their love for the masjid. Ameen. Now, Nadira Darbar with a bid of £40. Whilst this bid matures, we're going to have a nod, inshallah, by our very own Dasin Jokwala.
Yeah, just before Dasin starts, I'd just like to add Vasima and Nadira, please carry on. And don't stop. We're looking for other bidders to join the race here,
inshallah.
And by the end of this Naat Sharif, inshallah, we'll have a few more people joining and have some healthy competition, because there's loads to go by here. £40 does not do it justice.
Take it away, Dasin.
Sallallahu alayka ya Rasulallah, wa sallam alayka ya Habibullah, sallallahu alayka ya Rasulallah, wa sallam alayka ya Habibullah. وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم محمد سيد الغنائم وتعاليه محمد سيد الغنائم وتعاليه والفريقين من عرب ومن عجم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير خلق كلهم. هو الحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته، هو الحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته لكل حال من الأعمال مقتحم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم الحمد لله منشي الخلق من عالم ثم الصلاة على المختار في الكتاب نعم سرى طيف النهوى فأرقاني والحب يعترض اللذات في العالم ثم الرضا لأبي بكر وعن عمر وعن علي وعن عثمان ذي الكرم يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا مهما ضايا واسع الكرم مولاي صل وسلم دائما ابدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم.
MashaAllah, Jazakallah. That was really soothing, I think, Shakir.
That was brilliant to hear.
The race is really heating up here. We've got 22 Moin. I wonder who that is. We've got Nadira, Najma, Muhammad, all in the race. Vasima Patel seems to have run out of steam here, but it seems to have become stagnant at £85. Can we push Najma, Muhammad to come for one last bid here? To wrap this up, and we can move on to some more delicious treats. Najma, Allah will reward you. This money is going to the masjid, and this is just, might I remind you, this is just a token of valuation. This is just a token. This is just a token to be delivered to you, but Allah will reward you. That will be the main reward in this last Ashra of Ramzan, inshallah.
MashaAllah, Hafiz Moin with the winning bid so far of £85. 22 Moin, may I say, of £85. We're going to give this about 30 more seconds for the bid to mature, and let's see if Najma Muhammad or Nadira Darbar can come out with a bid of £90. Can we see £90? Reminder, this is for the masjid. You're getting a combo platter here, a lot of value for your money here, so this is probably the cheapest item of the day, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why Hafiz Moin's going for this, Shakir, because he's a ruthless runner, so he's very health conscious, and he's getting a lot of treats, a lot of bang for his buck, really, and then he can make his family happy with some treats for their desserts in the evenings, and he can share it when he wants. He can put it back in the freezer if he wants.
Yeah, so a box of 24 homemade ice creams alone is worth the £85. So it looks like 22 Moyin is going to win this bid. Final bid, going 3, 2, 1. That's £85 to 22 Moyin. Jazakallah khair. Please contact the number on the screen with your full name and your address, and this delicious platter will be delivered to you. Jazakallah khair for your donation. May Allah reward you in abundance, and may this donation be a means of entering Jannah for you and your family. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen.
Ameen. MashaAllah, Shakir, very well said, might I say.
Thank you very much, Yusuf. Right, next up on our auction is 3 milk cake slices in 3 delicious flavors by @homemaker_baker. That's @homemaker_baker, who've been donating for a couple of years now. So please get following on their Instagram page. The 3 flavors consist of rose and pistachio,
nice,
lotus biscoff, and coconut and mango. All sounds very lovely, doesn't it, Yusuf?
Wow, mouth-watering if you ask me.
Yep.
I'm just trying to figure out what sort of portion sizes this is, Shakir. I think one tray, if you get 3 slices, you can get easily feed 6 to 7 people a dessert. What do you think?
I completely agree. This is a perfect treat for iftar, for the post-iftar treat for the whole family.
Yeah, I'd definitely be thankful for my dad if he won this bid.
Yeah. So the bid should be coming up on your screen very shortly. We're going to start the bid off at £15.
Is that it?
We're going to start the bid off at £15, and we're hoping this goes through the roof. Najma Muhammad, this is your opportunity to beat 22 Moeen.
Yeah, Vasima Patel, Nadira Daba, Nafisa Imtiaz, mashallah is very good, but we need to see some figures here. And Najma Muhammad, we're expecting some good figures from you.
Inshallah. Right. On to our next na'at by Muhammad Awan. Take it away, Muhammad Awan.
Sallallahu alayka ya Rasulallah wa sallam alayka ya Habiballah balawal ula bikamalihi balawal ula كشف الدجى بجماله حسن جميع خصاله صلوا عليه وآله صلوا جیسے چادر پہ بلا لیا جیسے چادر پہ بلا لیا جیسے بنا بنا لیا یہ برے کرم کے ہے فیصلے یہ برے نصیب کی بات ہے بلغ العلا بکمالہ کشف الدجى بجمالہ حسن جميع خصاله صلوا عليه وآله صلوا عليه وآله برو سے لاکھ برا سہی مگر ان سے ہے میرا واسطہ میری لاج رکھنا میرے خدا یہ تیرے حبیب کی بات ہے بلغ العلا بکمالہ کشف الدجى بجمالہ حسن جميع خصاله صلوا عليه وآله صلوا عليه وآله کروں تیرے نام پہ جان فدا کروں تیرے نام پہ جان فدا نہ بس ایک جان دو جہاں فدا دو جہاں سے بھی نہیں جی بھرا کرو کیا کرو جہاں نہیں بلغ العلا بکمالہ کشف الدجى بجمالہ حسن جميع خصاله صلوا عليه
MashaAllah, that was brother Muhammad Awan, joined by MashaAllah brother Muhammad Ali Raqada. Both very big assets to this masjid and huge prospects for the future.
Oh, definitely.
It looks like this bid has matured. Don't you agree, Yusuf?
Yeah, current bid is at £55. I'm a little bit confused about Salma Adam. She's bid at £30. Just want to let her know that the current bid is £55. If there's any last bid from her, she can have these lovely milk cakes for £60. So call out to Salma Adam for £60. They're yours.
We'll give this a 10 more seconds for Salma Adam to bid, or anyone else to bid, for £60. Otherwise, Basima Patel, it looks like these 3 milk cake slices in 3 delicious flavours are all yours.
Wow, she's getting a real bargain.
She's getting a real bargain for your money. And Basima Patel, whoever you are, I hope you and your family really enjoy this milk cake, because you are today's winner of the milk cake. MashaAllah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you and your family blessing in your health and wealth and protect you from all harm, and may He make this donation a means of salvation for you in the hereafter. Ameen. Ya Rabbal Alameen.
And can I just add one thing, Shakir? This Vasima Patel, don't let this be your last contribution to the masjid. Even if it's with time and your hard effort, carry on coming to the masjid and put your efforts in. It doesn't go unnoticed. Jazakallah for your contribution.
I'm not too sure why I'm acting like Vasima. I don't know Vasima Patel, that's actually my sister. So Vasima Patel, a huge contributor to this masjid in terms of time, one of the active volunteers in the women's volunteering group, helping organise many events like next week's Chandrat bake sale for the women's.
Well, that sounds interesting. Tell us a little bit more.
We'll talk a lot more about that later. I think we'll wrap this bit up and move on to the next one, because we're a bit
stretched for time.
Stretched for time, thank you, Yusuf. Because we did have a few technical difficulties in the beginning, unfortunately.
Yes, few words need to be having with the media team. I
yes, Yasin KK, I'm not very happy with you, but we'll move on from that. So, thank you very much, Vasima Patel. We hope to see you in future bids, inshallah azza wa jal. Next up on our live sale auction, we have a very popular item, Yusuf, a very popular item. Delicious. And certainly a personal favourite of mine. Yeah. It's the famous Indian street delicacy, Bombay potatoes. In Gujarati, they're commonly known as a Rai Vara Bataka. But I like to call them Bombay bad boys. So we're going to start the bid off at £20. You're going to see the PowerPoint presentation on your screen very soon. But I can't imagine it staying at £20 very longer, because if it does, I'm taking it home for myself.
No, definitely, I agree. Well, I'm not sure how many. If I'm correct, Shakir, is that 6 tubs?
That's 6 boxes of Bombay potatoes.
Wow, that's a whole load of bataka.
Yeah, that's a whole load of bataka.
That's how you pronounce it, by the way.
What did I say?
Bataka.
Bataka. Right. That's my Essex accent coming out. That's my work accent. Right.
That's all right.
So we normally sell these as a pre-bake sale item on Instagram, but due to huge popularity, we've chosen to sell them on the auction this year. So you can share these with your neighbours, your family, or if you really fancy the carbs, have them all for yourself. So these have been baked by @treats_by_Nafisa. That's treats_by_Nafisa. But we commonly know her as Nafisa Imtiaz Chokwala. So definitely give her a page a follow. She and her family are huge supporters of this masjid, not only financially, but they support us by giving their time, which is equally as important, as many of us would agree in this room.
Sorry, Shaki, can I interject there? Fatima Daria's got a question about whether she can have them delivered.
Unfortunately, Fatima Daria, I know you don't live in London anymore, so these bakes and treats for today will only be for those in the area, which I believe is Waltham Forest, Newham, Dagenham and Redbridge, and Barking and Dagenham, sorry. And yes.
Fatima, I'd like to counter your offer, your cheeky little offer. My parents are coming up north next weekend after Eid, so I will make sure Nafisa, I will request treats by Nafisa. If you come up with a good bid of double your bid, maybe go to £100, we'll arrange that for you. So I'd like to see how you respond to that one.
Right, Nafisa's husband, Imtiaz Chokwala, is in the management committee and is always very active. So special du'as go out to him, his family, and their two boys, Ubaid and Tahsin, who you heard earlier on the mic. You'll have seen them numerous times on the mic, whether it be giving adhan, praying Fatiha before iftar, or singing praise of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam in the form of na'at. These two boys, mashallah, are always in the front of the queue when it comes to participation in the masjid. May Allah first of all increase the love these two brothers have for each other, because you'll never find one without the other, subhanallah. And may these two boys be the means of their parents entering Jannah, because it's the hard work and sacrifice of brother Imtiaz Chokwala and sister Nafisa that these two boys are excelling as much as they are.
Yeah, just to add to your point, Shakir, on top of everything the Chokwala family do, there's a huge investment also that they're making, which is admitting both of their children in Hafiz class, which is a new thing in our masjid as well, relatively new anyway. And you know from how your brother become Hafiz Hashim, how much of a family investment that is
100%.
To become a Hafiz, and the time dropping the kids off, picking them up, especially when you're working different shifts, you hardly get to see your family. That's a huge sacrifice.
Yeah.
So I mean, to donate these Raiwara Bataka is a huge thank you, and Jazakallah to you, Nafisa.
Yeah. With your generous donations, we'll continue at Masjid Quba to support Ubayd Chokwala and Tahsin Chokwala and their peers. It looks like the current bid is at £100, mashallah, £100 by Irfan Kareem. Yes, Fatima Daria, apologies for earlier. It will be delivered in East Ham, not to Blackburn. So, and Shiraz Hussain, I completely agree with you. These are the most famous potatoes in our community. I've tasted them before and they are absolutely delicious. They're so soft, they're very tasty, and I'm sure whoever wins will get a great value for their money.
Yeah, I'd just like to add, they're perfectly packaged for handing round your family, or for just before iftar time. You can just stick them in the microwave, pass them over to your neighbours. It's a great treat. And if you've got 6 boxes and you're donating to the masjid at the same time, it's a win-win situation. What did you say, Shaki?
I completely agree, but personally for myself, I really fancy all the boxes to myself. If I was to win these, I wouldn't be sharing them around too much because they are that tasty. MEQ London said, any challenge to Irfan Kareem's offer of £100? Amina Adam replied with 105. Can anyone reply to Amina Adam?
Wow, she really is a regular contributor, and she's fierce, very competitive. So I'd be careful whoever chooses to pick a battle with her.
MashaAllah, Amina Adam, daughter of Hafiz Mahmood Sahab. May Allah bless you, your family, and your parents and your grandparents in this life and in the hereafter. But Amina Adam, Irfan Kareem has replied to your 105 to his 100 with £120. Can you top that, Amina Adam?
This is, I think, Shakir, this is going to go on for a little while. If we can hear maybe a Naat Sharif or something while this goes on.
I do completely agree with you. Next up for Naat is brother Ubayd Chokwala.
Sallallahu alayka ya Rasulallah wa sallam alayka ya Habib Allah. Main Madine chala, 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 fir karam ho gaya, main Madine chala, fir karam ho gaya, main Madine chala.
कैफ सोचा मदीने चला, कैफ सोचा मदीने चला, झूमता मैं मदीने चला, झूमता मैं मदीने
कदर होगा पेश नजर मेरे आका कदर होगा पेश नजर चाहिए और क्या मैं मदीने चला चाहिए और क्या मैं मदीने चला फिर करम हो गया मैं मदीने चला बदे सांस पर जब बढ़ेगी नजर बदे सांस पर जब बढ़ेगी नजर क्या सुरूर आएगा मैं मदीने चला क्या सुरूर आएगा मैं मदीने चला फिर करम हो गया मैं मदीने चला.
MashaAllah, that was Brother Awan duoed with Brother Ubaid Chokwala. It looks like Irfan Kareem, £120, has matured, and it looks like Amina Adam has accepted defeat on this one. She said, I'll let Irfan have them.
Wow, that's very unlike her.
That's very, very unlike her. She is billed as the lioness of Quba in previous bake sales. So, personally, Amina Adam, I expected a lot more from you on this one, but inshallah, in future bids, we'll be seeing you again.
I think she's saving herself a little bit later on, Shakir.
Yeah, I completely agree. So, Yusuf, we shall announce the winner as Irfan Kareem. Irfan Kareem, £120. These Bombay bad boy potatoes are yours. These 6 boxes. MashaAllah. Congratulations. Please contact the number on your screen, and you will be receiving these 6 boxes very, very soon. Yeah,
Shakir, if you could just tell us a little bit more about the Kareem family and how they contribute in the masjid.
MashaAllah, Kareem family for the last 20-25 years have been huge contributors to this masjid. Special duas go out to your dada Haji Ayyub Kareem, who's in hospital. May Allah grant him complete shifa,
Ameen.
expiate his shortcomings for every moment of suffering, and
Ameen.
grant him a quick recovery, inshallah. Ameen.
Ameen. And also, Brother Irfan was part of the previous management committee and carried out some amazing works in the day-to-day runnings of the masjid as well, as the treasurer.
And though he's currently not in the active management committee, he's always here in the masjid actively helping out where he can. He's been helping out in this bake sale, he's been helping out in the fun run that's going to be taking place on the 7th of May. Be tuned for more information about that. But being conscious of time, Yusuf, I will wrap this one up. Congratulations Irfan on £120. Up next we have a very good looking Bakewell tart. Now this should be coming up on your screen very shortly. This is described as a sweet, short crust pastry shelled layered with raspberry jam and frangipane with flaked almonds. How's my French, Yusuf?
Wow, you and your accents, amazing today.
Thank you. We're going to start this bid off at £20. We're going to start this bid off at £20. This bake was donated by Nadira Darba. That's at nadira.darba on Instagram, so please get following. This one certainly hits close to home, doesn't it, Yusuf?
Well, all I can say, it's definitely a Darbar delight, this one.
Yep. So this treat was actually baked by Yusuf's wife, beloved wife. I'm expecting the Tutlas and the Darbars to compete for this bake, go very hard on it. I want to see who comes out on the winning side. Unfortunately for the Darbars, they've lost 2 of their star members to hosting duties today, so we won't be able to bid unless I slip a cheeky one in the comment section. And it looks like Munira Kotia has already come in with a bid of £25, and Safia Patel has replied with a massive £50. MashaAllah, doubled the Munira Kotia's contribution. Unfortunately, KP, your contribution of £30 is null and void. Safia Patel, you are currently the currently winning bid. Vasima Patel has replied with 60. KP, unfortunately, again, you've matched up Vasima Patel's bid. Safia Patel comes back with 70. Knowledge seeker, whoever you are, with a massive £100. This Bakewell tart looks very delicious, and it looks like it's going right to the wire. Riaz Ahmed Patel, unfortunately for you, £100 is not the bid, Yusuf.
Yeah, the current bid is £100. Just let everyone know it's going up exponentially. So dig into your pockets deep Just a little background. Bakewell tart is an English treat and it's really lovely to eat. My wife makes a really nice Bakewell tart, and it's a perfect treat to have on the kitchen, on like the island in the kitchen, and just keep pecking away with a lovely cup of tea. People really enjoy it, and it's really buttery and melts in your mouth, Shakir.
I completely agree. I did get a peek of this Bakewell tart yesterday, and it looked absolutely delicious. Unfortunately for myself, I was fasting at the time. Otherwise, I would have probably grabbed a handful. It looks like the winning bid so far is Halima Patel. Halima Patel with £150. Yusuf, I think that is Yusuf Tutla, has retracted his bid.
That's very unlike
That's
him.
very unlike him. Can he match the bid or actually beat the bid of £150 by Halima Patel? Yusuf Tutla. Any replies to that?
Yeah, my only question is it seems like it's only the Tutlas that are bidding here. Where is the Darbars? Where is Asif Darbar?
It seems like Asif Darbar is currently driving his car. He's currently actually one of the volunteers delivering bakes from MashaAllah.
He's a bit of a busy bee, isn't he?
He is a busy bee. For nobody at home that actually understands that joke, Busy Bee is the name of his driving school. So Yusuf Tutla has come back with a bid of £160. It looks like this bid will mature for the next couple of minutes. So we will have a nat by MashaAllah, who has joined us from all the way from Ilford, I believe, Muhammad Faiz. Take it away, Muhammad Faiz.
हमदीने चले अल्लाह अल्लाह ये आबरू ये उरूज अल्लाह अल्लाह ये आबरू ये उरूज हम मदीने चले हम मदीने चले बोलो हम मदीने चले हम मदीने चले बोलो हम मदीने चले हम मदीने चले बोलो अल्लाह अल्लाह पे हम मदीने चले
Subhanallah, wow, wow. I was absolutely gobsmacked. MashaAllah, very beautifully and eloquently read by Brother Muhammad Faiz. May Allah increase the love in your heart for the praise of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Allah, Allah, per Hammadina chale, Ameen.
Kya baat, Ameen.
I'm
And
sure-
those vocals, Shakir.
MashaAllah, I'm sure we'll
Muhammad
hear from
Faiz,
you very
mashallah.
soon again. Yusuf, where are we at with the bidding?
Well, it's really heated up. Is Halima Patel at 165. Yusuf, I believe it's Yusuf Gautier, from all the way from Preston, near Noor Hall, Noor Masjid, at 170, and he holds the highest bid.
Can we get anyone challenging that £170
Yeah,
bid?
well, it seems that someone from Preston is willing to bid for this Bakewell tart here, and nobody else here can challenge him.
It looks like £170 is being very close to the winning bid. We're going to give this another 30 seconds for this bid to mature. Can Halima Patel up her bid of 165 to 175 to beat Yusuf Gautier? Apologies earlier for calling you Yusuf Tutla. You really should have your surname on your comment section. But mashallah, all the way from Preston, we applaud you for bidding on this Bakewell tart. May Allah increase the love in your heart for the Sunni for the entire ummah, and may Allah increase the barakah in your life and in your family's life.
Ameen,
It looks
ameen.
like we're going to have to wrap this one up, Yusuf, unless we can take it over 200.
Oh, that would be an ask, and I believe Hafiz Yusuf, by the way, from Preston, he in Ramzan, he's very jazbati and very in the giving mood. You see, at 170, I'm quite happy with that. But I believe we can push him if there's anyone else to challenge him. Halima Patel, we got H, who is H? Who knows?
Who knows, H? But if you do win this bid, please contact the number with your full name. That way, we will be able to verify your bid, and you will be able to enjoy this delicious Bakewell tart. But
most importantly, H has bidded 175. So where is this going? And we want to mature this bid. So can we get your bids in? Can we get close to 190 and have a closure to this bid?
Yes, Hafiz Yusuf Gautier has replied with £180.
Mashallah.
Mashallah, Hafiz Yusuf. May the bid be a means for you entering Jannah, and bless you. Hafiz in Ramadan. We know it's not easy. My brother Hafiz Hashim and our colleague Hafiz Moeen, we know how difficult it is leading Tarawih in the month of Ramadan and studying while fasting, especially during the summer months when the hours are very long. So this sacrifice that you are making for you, your family and your community will never be forgotten by not only us but by Allah Azza wa Jal. You will be rewarded, inshallah, on the day of judgment.
No, definitely. I mean, when I'm eating Bakewell tart and a cup of tea after iftari, these Hafiz Sabs are going upstairs and learning their sabak.
100%.
So there's huge sacrifices involved in being a Hafiz. And at 180, that is very good.
And it looks like 180 is the winning bid. We're going to give it 10 seconds for Halima Patel or H or anybody else for that liking to reply. 180, we're giving 5 more seconds. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a winning bid of 180 to Hafiz Yusuf Gautier of Preston. Jazakallah khair for your generous donation. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you in abundance, and may these donations be a means of expiating your sins and relieving you from the hellfire. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Right, Yusuf. We enjoyed that one, didn't we? £180 to Yusuf
definitely.
Gautier, Hafiz Yusuf Gautier, sorry for that. Let's move on to the next item.
Yeah, we're swiftly moving on, Shakir.
Yes, so the fifth item of the day on today's menu is a lovely hamper, which is about to come on your screen very soon. It's a 4-inch slab cake with edible printing, 12 cupcakes, and 2 lovely hand-knitted baby blankets that come in the colour cream and pink. This is the ideal gift for friends and family.
That's a bucket load, isn't it?
It is a bucket load. The slab cake and cupcakes were donated by Cakes by Nasima, and the blankets were hand-knitted by Abi Hamid 76. So please do give them both a follow on Instagram. We're going to start the bid off at £20, so please do get bidding on this lovely hamper that will be coming on your screen very soon. There it is. Wow,
Yeah.
those cupcakes really do look delicious, don't they?
I mean, the cupcakes are matching the knitted blankets. I mean, the knitted blankets are perfect for a new baby born, and they're hand knitted. Very rarely do you get this stuff. Hand knitted, very highest quality, and there's 2 of them. So the neutral color, the ivory sort of beigey color, and the pink color you could also use, as well as the slab cake. You're getting all of these cupcakes, so there's so much to bid on here for Shakir.
Yes, that is 12 pink and white cream frosting cupcakes. We have a bid from Zainab Daria and Fatima Daria of £30. Zainab topped it with £40. Samia has come with a bid of £50, only to be matched by Mohsina Adam, unfortunately.
Well, I don't blame them, Shakir, because even these blankets just alone, if you think about it, you're going for a present for a newborn, a friend's, people having babies all the time these days, aren't they, Shakir?
I mean,
and you're just giving it's a perfect gift. You wrap it up, put a ribbon, maybe stick a card on top, and you know that is so effortless.
yes, completely correct. And Fatima Daria not happy with the bids before she said, bruv, £55 I've bid, but Hashim Patel has knocked her out of the park and bid £60 only for Ruhan Sayyid, mashallah, one of our ex-madrasa students, to come out with a bid of £65. It looks like it's really heating up. There's Zainab Daria, Fatima Daria, Mohsina Adam or Samia want to come back with a bid. Mohsina Adam has come back with a bid of £70. Fatima Daria is laughing on the comment section, but we don't want your laughs, we want your bids. Thank you very much.
We'll let them carry on. I just want to say a few things. I mean, the cupcakes, there's so many cupcakes, 12 cupcakes here. You could share with your friends, family, during Ramzan, during Iftari time. It shares the muhabbat. The slab cake, a lovely size and delicious to eat, as well as these presents. So I mean, you're getting a lot of tangible goods as well as donating to the mosque. It really is a good opportunity to gain reward and fill your belly.
100% fill your belly and fill your family's belly, because 12 cupcakes for your own.
Definitely.
I don't imagine anyone's having that. Hashim Patel looks like to be the winning bid so far. That is Hafiz Hashim Patel of 28 Rutland Road, who's also our Imam for Tarawih. Mashallah, has been leading Tarawih for the last 13 years. He's just corrected me. 13 years he's been leading Tarawih at Masjid Quba. Mashallah, the very beautiful voice. The masjid gets packed to hear his voice, and he's been working very hard to learn his sabak. And thank you, Hafiz Moeen, for holding up a sign that has no relevance to what we're talking about right now. Please put your sign down. Hashim Patel with a bid of £75. Sorry, Ruhan Sayyid, it's not Ruhan, it's his brother. I don't know who your brother is, Ruhan Sayyid, but I'm sure both of you can collectively put your money together and put £80 bid. What do you think, Yusuf?
Yeah, I think it's heating up. I think let the bid mature, and let's hear a beautiful nut from one of these kids. Who have we got? Tasim Chokwala. Go ahead.
Sallallahu alayka ya Rasulullah wa sallam alayka ya Habiballah. La la ya Rasulullah. Ya Habib Allah, हमको बुलाना या रसूल अल्लाह, हमको बुलाना کبھی تو سبز گنبد کا نظارہ ہم بھی دیکھیں گے کبھی تو سبز گنبد کا نظارہ ہم بھی دیکھیں گے ہمیں بلوائیں گے آقا مدینہ ہم بھی دیکھیں گے ہم کو بلانا یا رسول اللہ ہم کو بلانا یا حبیب اللہ درک اٹھے گئے دل یاد رکھنا بھول جائے گا درک اٹھے گئے دل یاد رکھنا بھول جائے گا درک اٹھے گئے دل یاد رکھنا بھول جائے گا دل بسمل کا اس در پر تماشا ہم بھی دیکھیں گے دل بسمل کا اس در پر تماشا ہم بھی دیکھیں گے ہمیں بلوائیں گے آقا مدینہ ہم بھی دیکھیں گے ہم کو بلانا یا رسول اللہ ہم کو بلانا یا حبیب اللہ ادب سے ہاتھ باندھے ان کے روزے پر کرے ہوں گے ادب سے ہاتھ باندھے ان کے روزے پر کرے ہوں گے ادب سے ہاتھ باندھے ان کے روزے پر کرے ہوں گے سنہری جانیوں کا یوں نظارہ ہم بھی دیکھیں گے سنہری جانیوں کا یوں نظارہ ہم بھی دیکھیں گے ہمیں بلوائیں گے آقا مدینہ ہم بھی دیکھیں گے ہم کو بلانا یا رسول اللہ ہم کو بلانا یا حبیب اللہ برستی گنبد خضرا سے ٹکراتی ہوئی بودیں برستی گنبد خضرا سے ٹکراتی ہوئی بودیں برستی گنبد خضرا سے ٹکراتی ہوئی بودیں پرشان سے بارش برسنا ہم بھی دیکھیں گے وہاں پرشان سے بارش برسنا ہم بھی دیکھیں گے ہمیں بلوائیں گے آقا مدینہ ہم بھی دیکھیں گے ہم کو بلانا یا رسول اللہ ہم کو بلانا یا حبیب اللہ کونستو تیبا یا رسول اللہ ہم کو بلانا یا حبیب اللہ
MashaAllah, that was Ubaid and Dasin Chakwala doing the duo of Hamko Bulana. MashaAllah, Hamko Bulana, Ya Rasulullah. May we all be blessed with the sight of Madinatul Munawwara and the Gumbad al-Khazra. Right, Yusuf, where are we at with this bid? It looks like Hashim Patel was at a bid of £75. Vasma Patel replied with 80, but Hashim Patel came back from the dead like the Undertaker with a bid of £90.
More like the chokeslam, man.
More like the chokeslam, yes. Brother and sister going at it for this hamper, which includes a baby blanket, which is, correct me if I'm wrong, crochet knitted instead of hand knitted. Apologies for that. 12 cupcakes and a 4-inch slab cake. Yusuf?
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge amount of things you're getting for the price you're paying, and you're donating to the masjid at the same time.
Yes.
The blankets alone, for the person that can find a use for them, for example, giving them for a gift for a baby, it's a perfect gift for a newborn. for the first few months while they're sleeping, while they're playing.
I completely agree, and I see exactly why Hafiz Hashim Patel is looking to win this bid, because he's looking to donate the blankets to his sister-in-law who just gave birth. MashaAllah. Congratulations to Soyab Tutla and Minhaz Tutla, who just gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. May Allah increase his lengthen his life and grant it with barakah and love, and keep him on the straight path. It looks like Hafiz Hashim Patel, may I add, is going to be the winning bidder. We're going to give it 3-4 seconds for Vasima Patel to give her if she wants to add another £5 to £10 on it, push Hashim on his toes, because he looks like he really wants this. So
Vasima, it seems like you're just falling short just at the final hurdle, in the final third. Come on, give it some.
Personally, I reckon that if Vasima Patel puts in a bid of £95 to £100, Hashim's only going to come out and top it, because he really wants this knitted blanket.
No, I'm not so sure. His pockets are usually stitched, and in Ramzan they do come out.
No,
so
in Ramzan they do definitely come out, but he is normally a silent giver to the masjid, mashallah.
Yeah, mashallah.
And the way it should be. But healthy competition going on, not just healthy competition, but the best competition to see who can give the most to their masjid.
That's it. Encourage each other's ibadat as well. I mean, giving more money to the masjid at the same time. So it's always good. There we go. Mohsina Adam is blown Hashim Patel out of the window.
MashaAllah, Mohsina Adam, a big contributor to this masjid, always active in the volunteering groups. Vasima Patel, you let him have it, but I'm not happy with that. I want you to bid on this item and push Hashim Patel as far as you can.
Allah Vasima. I think she'll come back a little bit later on. She's saving her guns.
Unfortunately, Mohsina Adam, I'm not very happy either. You've retracted your bid, but unfortunately that's not how things work here. Your bid of £100 still stands. Hashim Patel, can you please reply? Hashim Patel, can you please reply? Vasima Patel, you're not going to let him have it.
Just confirming, Mohsina Adam, your bid of £100 has been registered, and we will hold you to it.
And we can confirm that because your husband, Hafiz Ikram Adam, has given us the thumbs up that you will be spending his money. Hafiz Hashim Patel has come back with a bid of £110. Mohsina Adam, can you reply? I don't think you will, so we will be concluding this auction at £110. That's an absolute bargain. You're getting a whole hamper of slab cake. I will be enjoying that tonight with you, Hafiz Hashim, with those cupcakes. The baby blankets, of course, you're going to be donating. And the knowledge seeker just absolutely knocked him out of the park.
Oh wow, I'm not sure whether the time limit is gone or not. Can you confirm? Can we confirm, please?
You're not live on screen. Put your hand down from your ears, Yusuf. The £130 from the knowledge seeker, who I believe is Brother Ali Raqda. Please confirm. It is not Brother Ali Raqda. Is
Who
it
knows?
not? Who knows?
I think it's the stig.
You think it's a stig? We have our own very personal stig at Masjid Quba, whose identity remains sealed and unknown. £130, Hafiz Hashim Patel. I'm looking at you directly in the eye right now. Will you be topping that bid? Give me a thumbs up if you will. Give me a thumbs down if you won't. Yeah. I believe your sister-in-law.
I think he's trembling.
I think he's trembling. He's thinking about Tarawih tonight. He's thinking about iftar, but he really wants these blankets.
I think he's also thinking about his in-laws.
His in-laws, because if you don't get these blankets, you'll still have to get them something else. So I think it's a win-win situation if you buy these blankets for your sister-in-law and donate to the masjid. £130, the knowledge seeker, whoever you are, is currently winning this bid. Hafiz Hashim is Jabir Adam, mashallah, has said salam, guys. Wa alaikum salam. Jabir Adam has joined the chat, also known as Bulbul Quba. May Allah sweeten your vocals and grant you health, wealth, and hairline. Hashim Patel has replied with a
135. That's surprising, Shakir. 135. Where's Bulbul Quba? He's saying salam for what reason exactly?
Wa alaikum salam, Bulbul Quba. But can you top the bid of 135? Knowledge seeker has replied, I've got a fat wallet and a member of the masjid. Well, the member of masjid is irrelevant, but your fat wallet is relevant. Please top the bid of 135 by Hafiz Hashim.
That is confident talk, Shakir.
That is very confident talk. I reckon we can push Hafiz Hashim all the way up to the £200 barrier, don't you think?
Yeah.
The knowledge seeker?
I think Hafiz Hashim is going to have to give the knowledge seeker a choke slam to win this one. Yes,
like the Undertaker, he has come back with a bid of £135. The knowledge seeker, will you be replying to that bid of £135? Jabir Adam, don't get brave, otherwise I'll rip into you. I will just delete your comments from the chat, Jabir Adam.
Or we can block him.
Or we can block him, but he is quite a generous donator.
That's right.
So we won't be blocking him.
That's right. But we'll be issuing you a warning, Jabir Adam, in this occasion.
Yes. Knowledge Seeker, you have not replied. So Hafiz Hashim Patel, I'm going to give 10 more seconds to this auction. 10 seconds for anyone who wishes to knock Hafiz Hashim out of his perch. Will it be Wasima Patel? Will it be Mohsina Adam? Will it be Jabir Adam? Or will it be the Knowledge Seeker? We've got 5 more seconds for this bid. £135 is the winning bid by Hafiz Hashim Patel.
Yeah, I think this Jabir Adam was just saying hi, just passing by.
He's just passing by. He's probably come out of the tunnel, probably just about getting Wi-Fi underground. Unfortunately, he isn't with us today. He is at work.
But he promised he will be active, so I'm expecting bids from him. And indeed, the Adams family in general, Shakir. We've got the sisters, Mohsina, Amina. We've got Ikram, Jabir, and Mohsin. So all contributors in the masjid. We call you to contribute here and bid here. At the same time, we've got brother Fayaz Isa. Who I'd like to call. He's usually a good contributor. He seems to have got lost. Shaki, you have anything to say about Fayaz Isa?
I don't have anything to say at the moment. I'll wait for him to pop up in the comments chat before asking for his contribution. The bidding has now ended. £135. That's £135 to Hafiz Hashim Darbar. Congratulations on the winning bid. I'm sure your in-laws will enjoy the crochet knitted blankets, and I'm 100% sure I will be enjoying those cupcakes tonight and the slab cake. Thank you, Hafiz Ikram, for a whiteboard which had something on it which I could not read. Jazakallah khair for your tremendous support, Hafiz Hashim. This donation will benefit the entire community and no doubt will benefit you in the akhirah. No doubt that you don't need it anyway, because you are going to Jannah before.
He's Bulbul Kuba also. He's the original Bulbul Kuba.
I completely agree. Right, on to the next auction. Up next on our bake sale is a very lovely looking Ferrero Rocher cheesecake baked by 21_cheesecake. That's at 21, the number 1 _ cheesecakes. So do give her a follow. You will see the bake coming up on your screen very shortly.
Shaki, can I just interject here and just put one word in here? This looks absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious. So if you can, once the picture comes up, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Back to you, Shaki.
It consists of a gorgeous buttery biscuit base and chocolate overload decoration. I mean, my mouth's watering, my fast nearly broke by just reading out the description, Yusuf.
Yeah, it just reminded me of what Yasin's comments were about the water.
Yeah, so when we showed this bake to Yasin, KK earlier, he said, "More Which may be inappropriate for this comment section. We do have young people watching this chat, so we'd like to remind the viewers that
it's under watershed, Shaka, so I think I'll be issuing you a warning soon.
Yes,
as well.
We'd like to remind the viewers at home that a disclaimer that all comments and all words from me and the host Yusuf are words of our own and not of the masjid. We will be starting this bid off
it's
at
just in the
£30.
theme of being like-minded here and in a positive manner, so forgive us if we've offended anyone so far, but we will surely be offending people in the future as well in the rest of this bid. Yes. Alright, so go ahead, Shaki.
Yes, the bidding will start at £30. That's £30. Can we get a starting bid of £30? This bid from Yasin Mohammed comes back with, "Oh no, you didn't." Oh yes, I did. £30 is the starting bid. 21_cheesecake. She recently moved from Lancaster, Yusuf, to London, and my sources actually tell me that this is the first cheesecake she's doing in London, and Masjid Akuba have exclusive rights. So get your hands on this lovely cheesecake and reap the rewards of donating to the house of Allah.
Well, Shakir, I've seen cheesecakes like this go for huge amounts. So please, guys, don't be looking at £100-200. I'm looking for something far larger, and compete in a healthy way. Here, this is going to be, I can promise you, this is going to be absolutely delicious.
Yes.
So bag yourself a treat and bag yourself some rewards here in the last Ashra of Ramzan, don't forget. So we'll let you carry on bidding and we'll pass you on to, what are we doing, Shaki?
I think I'll give a bit of a commentary on this, the bids that's going on. Brother Ali Rakhta coming with the first bid. MashaAllah, Brother Ali Rakhta has joined the comment section for the first time. A huge asset to this masjid, and is a name you'll definitely be hearing a lot more often in the future. Ali is into his 3rd year of his Alimiya course.
MashaAllah.
Is an ustad of the madrasa, leads the Jummah at Masjid al-Quba, and also provides weekly talks on ahadith on Thursdays after dhikr, along with many other events like the annual Ramadan quiz. I'm sure you'll have seen him on.
Sorry, Shaki, can I interject there again? Please do forgive me. I keep interrupting you. Saleha Chandia from Preston, she's really verifying that this cheesecake is really lovely. She's saying, trust me, it's so good. I was her old neighbor and it tastes amazing. Is what she's trying to say. Believe Saleha Chandia, everyone, and carry on your bidding. Shakir, yes. Go ahead.
We've got a bid of £130 currently by Irfan VS. But as I was saying about brother Ali Rakhta, may Allah shower His mercy upon brother Ali Rakhta, and may brother Ali continue to serve his community. May I also say that brother Ali is looking for a pious wife. So if anyone in the comment section or those at home that would know anyone, please do get in touch with Masjid al-Quba.
Yeah, we'll pass you his bio on, and moving on very swiftly. We're really into the thick of this bake sale. So if anyone is holding back, now is your time to enter. And this is where the big guns and the people with big hearts to give for the house of Allah Azza wa Jal really shine through, and the cream really rises to the top. And I believe that. So without further ado, I'd like to invite Hafiz Hashim for Naate Rasool Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Bismillah, Hafiz Hashim.
Sallallahu alayka ya Rasool Allah wa sallam alayka ya Tu sham'i risalat hai aalam tera parwana tu maahe nubuwat hai ay jalwae janana jo saaqiye kausar ke chehre se niqab uthe jo saaqiye kausar ke chehre se niqab uthe har dil bane mein khana har aankh ho paimana tu sham'i risalat hai aalam tera parwana khaate hain tere dar ka پیتے ہیں تیرے در کا کھاتے ہیں تیرے در کا پیتے ہیں تیرے در کا کھاتے ہیں تیرے در کا پیتے ہیں تیرے در کا پانی ہے تیرا پانی دانا ہے تیرا دانا تو شمع رسالت ہے عالم تیرا پروانہ دل اپنا چمک اٹھے ایمان کی طلعت سے دل اپنا چمک اٹھے ایمان کی طلعت سے کر آنکھ بھی نورانی اے جلوہ جانانا تو شمع رسالت ہے عالم تیرا پروانہ ہر پھول میں بو تیری ہر شمع میں ذو تیری ہر پھول میں بو تیری ہر شمع میں ذو تیری بلبل ہے تیرا بلبل پروانہ ہے پروانہ تو شمع رسالت ہے عالم تیرا پروانہ سرکار کے جلووں سے روشن ہے دل نوری سرکار کے جلووں سے روشن ہے دل نوری تا حشر رہے روشن نوری کا یہ کاشانہ تو شمع رسالت ہے عالم تیرا پروانہ تو ماہ نبوت ہے اے جلوہ جانانا
Hi, hi, hi. That was Hafiz Hashim, MashaAllah.
واہ بھائی واہ.
کھاتے ہیں تیرے در کا, پیتے ہیں تیرے در کا, پانی ہے تیرا پانی, دانا ہے تیرا دانا. Eat and drink from your court, water is from you.
Subhanallah.
A small morsel from you. MashaAllah, Hafiz Hashim, very, very beautifully read. May Allah increase the sweetness in your voice. It looks like the bid, the auction has come a little bit dry. We have £250 topped by Tasneem. It hasn't changed for the last minute or two.
She's a newcomer, isn't she?
A newcomer, Tasneem, quieted everyone down. Everyone's gone into hibernation, as MEQ London has said.
I think Jabir Adam's definitely gone into hibernation after seeing that bid.
He's definitely gone into a tunnel. Irfan Kareem, will you reply with a bid of £255? Irfan Kareem, Nadir Darbar. MashaAllah, Hafiz Hashim, beautiful Darabi recitation. We also agree with you, brother Irfan. It looks like we need to conclude this bid, Yusuf.
Yeah, I think this cheesecake is absolutely lovely. It's an 8-inch cheesecake. You can get good 7-8 slices out of it. It will last for days to come, and it's really delicious. We've got verification of all of the above, so I don't see why not. It's you're giving to the house of Allah Azza wa Jal, and I think Sister Tasneem, or was it
Tasneem, yes.
Tasneem is going to conclude it. Nobody is going to challenge her on this one. But don't let the spirits down, Irfan and Jabir. You've been blown out the water on this one, but inshallah there's a few more up our sleeve that we want you to bid on, because we don't want the intent without the action, Jabir, especially you. Even though Allah rewards you for your intention before your action, if it's a good deed, we want you to carry on bidding on the next few. But shall we give it the last few seconds, Shakir?
Yes, we shall. We should give it another 5 seconds for anyone that wants to come out of the blue to blow Tasneem out of the water. Hafiz Mahmood Adam has said, well done, Hafiz Hashim. We completely agree. MashaAllah, Tasneem, you have won this bid of £250 for the cheesecake Ferrero Rocher. MashaAllah, this is a large amount of money that you're looking to part away with for the sake of Allah and His house. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you tenfold in this dunya and in the akhirah.
Ameen.
Ameen. Right, up next, Yusuf.
Right, up next we have a package that Shakir, I think you're best suited to tell us about.
Yes, so we're into the second half of this bake sale, and next up we have a delightful little hamper by The Hooked Yarn. That's at The Hooked Yarn on Instagram, comprising of a tray of soft, fudgy, gooey brownies made with dark chocolate and scattered with milk and white chocolate chips, partnered with a baby blanket set.
Wow, Hafiz Hashim is going to be interested in this one.
I hope he is. And a personalised clothing set. We're going to start the bid on this one at £30. It should be coming up on your screens very soon. But I don't expect it to stay at £30 much longer, Yusuf.
No, definitely not. Because, I mean, it's a lovely baby grow and hat and a bib set, as well as this lovely treat. And then this blanket with this toy for a new baby. They just look so cute, mashallah, with playing with them. So it's a perfect gift set, as well as please your family at the same time. So again, just like the last one, just like the one that Hafiz Hashim won with the 2 blankets, you please your family as well as your gift that you're giving away.
Yes, I mean, this is the perfect gift for anyone with a newborn baby or anyone expecting. This is me hinting at tomorrow's host, Mohsin Adam, who I'm looking at directly in the eyes right now, who has a beautiful little baby boy, Muhammad Yusuf, mashallah. Or friends and family of Soyab and Minhaz Tutla, who recently gave birth to a baby boy. May Allah bless them with happiness and good health.
I mean, and also, Shakir, sorry to keep on interrupting you. You're really going to have a few words with me later.
I am.
But even so, even if you don't have a baby, you're married, you're married, you can store this away. There's always an occasion for you to bring it out, and as soon as you're ready, you can just package it and send it away. You don't need to worry about what am I going to buy this. I see my wife stressing about this sort of thing all the time. What am I going to buy this newborn? What am I going to buy? If you have a few presents ready in the OFC, as we call it in my house, in the garage, it's just packed away and it's just given away straight away.
I think, Yusuf, you were hinting at yourself for a second child, maybe.
Nadir
Darbar, what do you think?
Inshallah.
Inshallah Azza wa Jal. I'd like to reiterate this point that this is a personalised item. You can include whatever name you would like, unless you really like the name Zakaria.
Very good point. I completely missed that, Shaki.
Yeah, unless you really like the name Zakaria, this is a personalised item. It can be given to any toddler or baby. I am waiting for Mohsin Adam to bid on this item.
Fatima Dario's back.
Jabir Adam,
right in the business end, these guys are.
Yeah, frankly, Jabir Adam, I don't care if you drive a train or no more. Why don't you actually just put your money where your mouth is and actually bid on this item? I'm sure your nephew Muhammad Yusuf would love this toy and knitted blanket and the personalised baby grow hat and bib.
And can I just say, Jabir Adam, that it just gives you all the more reason to respond to us quickly and bid on our auction. Thank you very much. If you've not got any reception in the train, thank you.
Yes, and my sister Vasima just texted me laughing at my joke about the second child. Well, Vasima, we're waiting for your first child. So let's hope you can also bid on this baby blanket set and tray of brownies. I mean, like Yusuf said, it can be stored away. The tray of brownies should be eaten immediately. It shouldn't be stored because they look too delicious to be stored away. Jabir Adam has come with a bid of £75.
Now we're talking, Jabir.
Now we're talking to knock Munira Adam out of the park of £60. Now, is that husband and wife? Am I mistaken? Is that husband and wife competing against each other? We'll let that continue whilst we have a night by Muhammad Awan.
That is so cute, Shaki.
Bismillah.
نذيرك في نذر شد پیدا جانا جگ راج کو تاج تو رے سر سو جگ راج کو تاج تو رے سر سو ہے تجھ کو شہید و سرا جانا یا رسول اللہ یا حبیب اللہ یا رسول اللہ یا حبیب اللہ البحر علا والموج تغا من بك صطوفا ہوش روا من بك صطوفا ہوش روا مجدار میں ہو بگری ہے ہوا یا رسول اللہ یا حبیب اللہ مجدار میں ہو بگری ہے ہوا موری نیا پار لگا جانا یا رسول اللہ یا حبیب اللہ یا رسول اللہ یا حبیب اللہ أنا في عطش وسخاء كعتاب أجي سوى باك أبر كرم أجي سوى باك أبر كرم برسن خارر مجمر مجم یا رسول اللہ یا حبیب اللہ برسن خارر مجم مجم دو بوند ادھر بھی گرا جانا.
Oh, mashallah.
MashaAllah, Brother Muhammad Awan with a beautiful nut. It looks like Fatima Daria has knocked Jabir off his perch with a bid of £85. Just before her was Munira Adam of £80. Jabir is nowhere to be seen. He says, what's the point anyway? I'll end up paying for the item whichever way it goes. Well, think of it this way. Do you want to gain the reward of donating to the masjid? And not only reward, but in the month of Ramadan, 70 times the amount. So, say,
it's all based on innamal a'malu niyyah is my answer to you, Jabir. Your intention is what is key in your reward. It depends what you're after. But my answer to these, what I've noticed in this comment section, Shakir, is that some people are coming close, but they're not completely going to the finish line, because obviously the winner, there's only limited goods. So what I would suggest as a strategy for other people that are coming close, maybe pool your resources together, chip in together and beat someone. For example, who was that lady that won the last one, Tasneem? She won with £250. Nobody could come close. Maybe pool your resources together and challenge Tasneem. Okay, so we've got the next few coming up where we really want you guys to hit big figures and really reap the rewards in the hereafter.
Yes, so Munira Adam with a coming to a winning bid of £90. Can Jabir Adam top that to £100 and multiply the reward by 70 to get 7,000 rewards?
Wow,
7,000 rewards for just £100.
Wow, that is cheap.
I mean, that's great value for money if you tell me.
Amazing.
That's a straightway ticket to Jannah. If you tell me his wife's happiness is what he wants, it seems you might be right. Fatima Daria, we're going to give this another minute. Subhanallah, while this bidding is heating up for this hamper donated by the Hook Yarn, She's also known as Fatima Rakhda. MashaAllah, she's a very active member of this masjid, as is the rest of the Rakhda clan. Fatima herself is an active member of the women's volunteering group,
MashaAllah.
and was one of the most active volunteers during the Masjid al-Quba girls football club on Sundays. Her son Uwais is one of our new ustads in the madrasa, and her two other sons Zafar and Umar helped design the logo for the Masjid al-Quba football club. So they never
MashaAllah.
shy away from shouting labbaik
brilliant.
when their names are called.
Amazing.
May Allah increase the love they have for their masjid.
Wow, this reminds me of the Chokwala family.
Yes, it's always great to have families coming together to help their community, help their masjid.
For the greater good.
For the greater good, for not only for the sake of their community, for themselves as well. No doubt Allah helps those who help the house of Allah.
I mean, and that's 100%. Shakir, I'd like to ask you, while this is going on, a few bits that we are doing in the masjid to let people know where their money is going and why are we asking them to bid on these goods. Why are we going through all of this these efforts to raise money for the masjid? What are we exactly doing with the money?
Well, Yusuf, I was going to come back to that point later on,
Really?
but now that you've mentioned it,
I've walked the line, haven't I?
you've walked the line. So whilst this bid is currently at £90, I think we'll save that for the next bid because it looks like the bid's dried up. Munira Adam with £90. Can anyone top Munira Adam? Fatima Daria, can you come back with a bid of £95? Let's give it another 30 seconds. Just to reiterate on Yusuf's point, just to give a slight taster of what I'm going to speak about later on, one of the improvements we've mentioned earlier, Yusuf mentioned earlier about the masjid, is that we've employed a new imam, an English-speaking imam who's very knowledgeable, having spent 4 years in Al-Azhar University in Cairo studying the Islamic sciences, and he's very great with the kids, the youth. And in our pre-Ramadan retreat in the masjid, which included an overnight stay, which was very successful, the kids really loved him because he's really great at connecting with the youth and telling stories. More on that later. It looks like we're going to have to conclude this bid at £90. Congratulations, Munira Adam, with the winning bid of £90. Please contact the masjid number immediately so the personalization of the clothing set can be done for you immediately by the hooked yarn.
Also, brother Imran asking what's left. If you just message the masjid number, if you ask them, and I'm sure the media team will get back to you. At this rate, in today's performance, maybe in 3 to 5 working days.
Well, it looks like it's going to have to be a surprise for you, and you're just going to have to wait because we still have 4 more items. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Make that 5 more items, Yusuf.
Wow.
5 more items.
Only 5 left. So
only 5 items left up for grabs for the viewers at home. And up next, we have something very exciting. A box of milk cakes, which includes 6 large slices, donated by Milk Cake by Tabs 2020.
Shakir, I think we've described this incorrectly. I think it's 6 huge slices.
6 huge slices.
Yeah, because I've seen these before and they are really big. And when you're having a cup of tea, I think I can only have half, and I'm an eater.
Yeah,
so you can share this box with your neighbors and with your family, no problems.
Yes.
Can I just get that off the bat?
So whilst we're waiting for the screen to pop up for your viewers at home, I'd like to mention something about the Milk Cakes by Tabs 2020. She started her venture 2 years ago. Put your hand down, yourself. She started her venture 2 years ago, and her first ever milk cake was a donation to Masjid al-Quba, mashallah. Starting off her business with a donation to raise money for the house of Allah. Like to mention that there's additional milk that comes with the 6 large slices of milk cakes that you see on the screen.
That's what makes it so filling.
That's what makes it so filling. I mean, I wouldn't be able to have one on my own.
It's really nice and moist, might I say.
Yeah, the perfect post-iftar treat and perfect for the family. And like I was saying about Milk Cake by Tabs 2020, do give her a follow. There's no better way to start your business off than in the way of Allah, by donating to the masjid.
Beshak. And might I add here, Shakir, these sort of treats are definitely for the whole family. At my house, I don't know about yours, the desserts are sometimes overpowering and only the youngsters are having them. Mum and dad don't really get involved in them. But this in particular, the milk cake, mum and dad do get involved in because they're not so high in sugar. So this treat is really appealing to the whole family. So we're expecting some high bids. Current bid at 120. Who's that from, Shakir?
That current bid has come from SK Fatima Daria with an opening bid of 40. Unfortunately, by Zainab Dara, she was knocked out of the park by 100 with a bid of £100. She come back with £55. Unfortunately, put the two together, make it £105, and you still wouldn't top the bid of SK, which is the current bid at £120. Fatima Daria, can you come back with a bid to top that amount, please? And whilst we let the bid mature, we will have a Naat Rasul by Brother Muhammad Faiz. Just to clarify earlier, this does come with nuts and it is rose and pistachios. So sorry Zainab Daria, though you can still donate to the masjid, you can still win this bid and someone else will enjoy the milk cake.
It's really the niyat that counts, isn't
100%.
it? And I'm sure Fatima Daria has loads of desserts all the time anyway.
Yes.
So Fatima, there's your answer. Go ahead, Muhammad Faiz.
دینا لجپال نبی میرے درگاہ دیدروا دینا اے سبز گنبد والے منظور دعا کرنا اے سبز گنبد والے منظور دعا کرنا جب وقت نسا آئے دیدار عطا کرنا لجپال نبی میرے